Welcome back, intuitives, and welcome to any new intuitives. Natalie here. We are back to do a reading on the Skinwalker Ranch Season 4, Episode 11. I need to finish this season at least, so I need to do this. If you have not watched the other ones I've done 2 readings on just surrounding the whole Skinwalker Ranch thing. A year ago or so. Those will be linked in the description below, and I've done every reading after each of these episodes for season 4. Okay, so I need to finish this season. Anyway, so I'm going to read some information about this specific episode 11. And if you have already watched it and you don't want to listen to any of it, you can go straight to the reading. Okay, so the timestamps are in the description below, and I do have some Lionsgate portal music playing in the background that I do own the rights to. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Comment who you are, how you found me, where you're from, whatever you want to do, or what your thoughts are if you want. That'd be really awesome. And I am offering free readings, so if you're interested, my email's in the description below. Not sure how long I'm going to be doing that for, okay? So I had to bring my cup. It's awesome. I actually got this a couple weeks ago, and it was at the Moon Lake Gathering, not very far. It's in the same basin as Skinwalker Ranch, and so they talk about UFOs and experiences, paranormal treasures, and all that stuff. So they do it once a year. It was really fun. So yeah, anyway, okay. Let's begin by reading the information, okay? And I will timestamp that. And let's do 2:10. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Skinwalker Ranch, Season 4, Episode 11. Warning. Oh, this one is called In the Heat of Night. So warning, information about this episode and others will be talked about in this video, okay? So the team brought in Photron again, the team focusing on the triangle, where they have experienced multiple UAPs and other phenomena. The team is really understanding that there is a portal on Skinwalker Ranch, or at least they're showing that they are starting to believe. I believe they know. Anyway, Photron brought more equipment in along with other people from Throw Flame. They brought flamethrowers. They'll shoot out 110 to 120 feet of fire. That will be almost 2,000 degrees. There was Burdette from Photron, Nathan Whitehead from Throw Flame, Cameron, who is the Tesla coil engineer and brought the Tesla coil. They had David Mason back, an inventor, technologist with camera equipment. Cameron, with the Tesla coil, will project more than 600 volts of electricity through the triangle location. Nathan can be lifted to the 31-foot mark in the triangle location, where they've had phenomena happen a lot, and caught the white blob on camera, where he can shoot the flamethrower through that spot. They went to the triangle and set up all of the equipment and waited for dark. First, they will launch a rocket through that 31-foot mark, anomalous spot in the triangle. The rocket launched, and at the 31-foot mark, the rocket turned like it went around something, okay? Next, the Tesla coil. So they lifted Cameron to the 31-foot mark and will transmit the electrical energy into the air with the Tesla coil. It creates a high frequency, high voltage current that produces the lightning type discharges. So now with Cameron lifted up in the air to the 31-foot mark, and Travis also lifted up across from Cameron in buckets, like bucket trucks. They started the Tesla coil, and these lightning type volts were being dispersed in the air. So far they didn't see anything on the cameras or anything like that, so they moved on to the flamethrower. Same thing, they lifted Nathan in the bucket truck, and he started with the flamethrower. Then Burdette pointed out when the flames were going through that 31-foot mark, it showed there was an empty spot where the flames should have been. Nathan said that it's not typical for that to happen at all. Like the flames were going around something, like the rocket did. Like the flames horseshoed around some kind of invisible force field, like something split the flame in two. They called it a night and came back the next morning to debrief with they watched the footage of the rocket launch, how it turned, then the flamethrower, how it split in two. Travis said it's almost like weather, a high pressure and low pressure, one going underneath the other. And then Travis noticed something when Eric was playing this frame by frame footage of the flamethrower. Something appears, a dot light, just above the flame, and it moves diagonally and then just disappears. It actually flashes a little bit, right about when the flame split in two. Travis said it's moving fairly fast, about 30 feet in a second. This is very similar to other phenomena they've had there during experiments. These UAPs appear, then disappear right around this spot at the triangle. Now, Jay Stratton came back. He served as the director of federal government's UAP task force and also helped investigate Skinwalker Ranch in the early 2000s. I lived out here in the early 2000s. So that's interesting. He came back to the ranch with representatives from Omnitech, including CEO Jim Royston, who has over 20 years of experience in the aerospace and defense industry. These guys specialize in data collection using all kinds of high-tech equipment on projects for the Department of Defense, NASA, and other sensitive government programs. So Jay said the Omnitech team brings them new opportunities to really understand some of this phenomena on the ranch. He said, "We're talking military intelligence community capable, very expensive hardware." So, my words here, are any of them there to get intel to take back to any secret government agency or program? We'll ask that later on. Anyway, they were introducing themselves to each other, etc. Travis said that one of the cool things and key things is these guys have backgrounds in looking for signals that are being hidden, spoofed, or jammed, or electronic warfare, and figuring out what the useful information is. And all of that is pertinent to what's happening to us here at the ranch. That's what he says. So they went to go out to the triangle again and set up antennas looking up that will receive signals from the International Space Station as it passes over the ranch. So when these antennas are set up in the triangle pointing up and the space station passes over the triangle location, Jay Stratton will be flying a drone-based LiDAR device that will be scanning through the anomalous zone above the triangle with infrared lasers. So if something strange like the blob or something else breaks their connection with the space station signal, they are hoping that the LiDAR will be able to see it, define it, identify it, or whatever it is. So they set up the antennas in the triangle. They will have about 8 minutes for this experiment when the space station flies over. So they waited, then the space station started going over, then the signal started. They got the drone, and all of a sudden there was a big GPS change. Of course, the drone wouldn't connect. Then they lost the signal with the space station. Eric still had it on his equipment though, and then everything shut down. My words here, is this governmental involvement or intervention? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, okay, I got that. So they all still had power. They only had about a minute connecting with the space station. Should have had about 8 to 10 minutes of time signal. Jim Royston, the CEO of Omnitech, said, "With the space station, we just had a big GPS change." Eric said, "So the space station thinks it's moving around?" Jim said, "Yeah, and just out of the blue. That's the first we've seen it. It won't even take off, the drone." So he was going to try to reboot the drone. Dragon said, "The same things happen to other tech and equipment. This is the highest tech equipment. It just puzzles us beyond belief." Tony from Omnitech said, "There's a frequency being broadcasted that we are picking up, 1.6510 gigahertz frequency. Again, same signal as always that shows up." Travis said people don't generally use that signal, that specific frequency, and that him and Eric are just baffled by it. Then the signal from the space station showed up again, just out of the blue, getting stronger and stronger. When the space station got overhead, they lost the signal. And now that it's past, then them almost near the horizon, there the signal is stronger and shows up when it should have been when it was overhead. So it was like they got it over here on this horizon, okay, and then when the space station was moving, it lost the signal, and then they connected back to it when it was on the other horizon, okay. Hopefully that makes sense. So Travis said it's like there is something floating above them and blocking the signal. They caught the space station signal when it came from the one horizon, then they lost the signal, and when it came to the overhead, and then it reappeared when it was over the other horizon, okay? So it was, the drone shut down, Eric's system crashed, had the 1.6 gigahertz frequency broadcast. Now Travis was going to launch a rocket through the triangle while they could scan the area and get data. They got the data, the LiDAR equipment laser points moved, the LiDAR equipment laser points moved outward like they got dispersed. So they were pointing it towards the rocket in the triangle. And the lasers from their LiDAR equipment got like dispersed when it shouldn't have, right? So, like they got dispersed out of the way, got split when pointing at the rocket they launched in the triangle. The laser beams dispersed about 30 feet above the ground, right where the blob is in the triangle location, and is where it seems everything really acts up. These lasers seem to have penetrated something invisible, so they wanted to launch another rocket. So they did that, and the lasers, etc., were fine. Nothing showed up. But Omnitech's LiDAR didn't even detect the rocket when it launched. They went to debrief and checked the rest of the LiDAR data, spent several hours with the data to enhance or create a much higher resolution. Now it shows the LiDAR footage, and there is this big type of hole, like this pretty good size area where the triangle is, and when they were doing this experiment, a gap or a hole showed up, and it's like this hole, it like absorbed all the LiDAR laser beams. None of the Omnitech team members have seen this before. They zoomed way out, way above the ground, and you can see this hole that's just black where the LiDAR didn't get data, and then beyond that it is a red circle, like a perfect circle. Travis said the colors of it is reflectivity. Red would be the highest of reflectivity, like a mirror, and it was red. Very weird. Travis said he and the others are really starting to wonder if the legends of Skinwalker Ranch are really true. They said it's like an open portal. Travis said it's a shadow of something. Thomas Winterton said of a black hole. Then Travis said, or of a wormhole. This black hole is a dang good size. It looks like 3 to 4 cars could fit in it from what I could see. So the black spot is like the shadow of something, and then the red circle around it seems to be like the outer edge of something. So it looked like this. Okay, so there was a shadowy hole, right? And then around was red. Okay, that was their view of from above, okay, with the LiDAR equipment. So let's see. So perfect circles, so they said there's something like in the way where those laser beams couldn't point to. All of the LiDAR and light that hit the object should be bouncing back to the LiDAR equipment. Eric said, I'm picturing something here looking at this like a cylindrical, right, cylindrical zone that flares out at the top and bottom. Wormhole, like this. Right? Okay. Travis said this would explain everything that's happened at the triangle. Thomas Winterton brought up that the stories that have been told by the locals, especially the Ute tribe Native American stories, where they have seen UFOs flying into that mesa where the triangle is, okay? Right where that triangle location is. So were they traveling UFOs into this actual wormhole and not the mesa? So they are now thinking to launch rockets simultaneously, 4 or so at the same time, to see what they do. So that'll be in episode 12. So I'll be back to do that. So this image they show from the LiDAR really looks like an eye. That was kind of weird. Was this wormhole somehow put there at some point? My question. And then the team is suggesting that this may just be a wormhole. So that's it for Skinwalker Ranch Season 4, Episode 11. We will be back to do Episode 12. Not sure if I'll continue to do the Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. I did the first episode for the reading on that one. It was really good. It was really good, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to do like every single episode readings after every single one, okay? So now let's begin. Okay, we're going to begin now. Yeah, we're good. Let me get another drink of water. Okay, and let's get a tarot deck out. And let's do, what is this called again? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Gosh. I remember. Okay. We'll do 1545. Okay. Okay, welcome to the beginning of the reading. We are going to begin with the Starman Tarot, okay? And I may go between different tarot decks, and I'll let you know what they are. They'll all be linked in the description below if you're interested, though. So, again, all this information is for entertainment purposes only. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Always ask questions and always have an open mind. Never be biased, okay? So, let's begin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right, here we go. So I personally always ask divine source, light, creator, guides of love and light only to guide me. Okay, so with the rocket they launched in the triangle, it turned like it went around something. Did the rocket get like steered around something? Did it get steered around something? Did the rocket get steered around something at Skinwalker Ranch, the triangle location? Ooh, okay. 4 of Swords. Swords is air. Okay. And it can be metal. But 4 of Swords is like something laid to rest. Resting. Recuperation. Nap. Sleep. Meditation. Break time before you get back up in battle. These images in these cards are a trip, though. So, there's like lightning. Okay, there's like this black hole and then a ring around it. Oh my gosh, if you did not listen to the information read, this is what I wrote. This is the image they got from the LiDAR equipment. So this is above the triangle. Okay, there was a black hole and then this red ring around it. Okay, oh my gosh, look at this. And then look at the electricity. And then see this, what are those called, like sundials or something like that. It's like, it's hitting that electrical electricity, and the electricity has like gotten kind of like wonky. Okay, next question, does this something have some kind of force field? Okay, whatever the rocket went around, does it have some kind of force field? 3 of Pentacles. Well, 3, the 3rd house is Gemini energy, another air sign. 3rd house represents communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. Pentacles is something tangible. You can touch it. It could be 3D earth type things. Well, the 3 of Pentacles is like teamwork, cooperation, contracts, working together, commitments. The Pentacles have the stars and then the rings around it. And there's almost like sacred geometry, sacred geometry for sure. And then, I don't know. There's like almost like this maze and this spiders on top of it. I just seen tunnels with this right here. Tunnels. What? See that right there? Maze, but look at the pentacles. That's freaking weird. Is it, okay, let's just ask, is this a portal? I've gotten portals like crazy with Skinwalker Ranch. Is this a portal? Oh gosh. The Hangman. He's being held by his ankle upside down with electricity, lightning. The Hangman's a major arcana, and it's a number 12 of the major arcanas. 12. The 12th house is ruled by Pisces. The 12th house represents unseen things, like the subconscious can't see, right? Hidden almost. But the 12 is also reduced to a 3. The 3rd house, Gemini, communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. The Hangman's like a whole new perspective, sacrifice, limbo, stagnant, hanging at free will, looking at things completely differently, upside down world, upside down reality, seeing things from a different perspective. Okay. I'm going to try another tarot deck. I'm going to save this one because I still want to use it. So let's do the Lightseers Tarot. Okay. So at the 31 foot mark above the triangle, is that supposed to be the beginning of some kind of portal wormhole? That 31 foot mark above the triangle, is that supposed to be the beginning of some type of like wormhole? Ooh. Okay, try that again. Is that 31 foot mark supposed to be the beginning of some type of wormhole? Jeez, what is going on? Okay, that's weird. 7 of Swords. Well, the Swords is air again. 7 of Swords is sneakiness, strategic moving, careful, manipulation, very strategic, very careful, sneaky-like. Hiding from being seen. Isn't that weird? Is there a force field in this area of the 31 foot mark above the triangle? Is there a type of force field? Let's get confirmation. Clear messages, please. Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love and light only. Is there supposed to be some kind of force field above the triangle with this thing? Judgment. Okay, that's cool because Judgment is the biggest yes card I could get out of the entire tarot deck. Aces is a yes, Justice is a yes, the Sun is a yes, but Judgment is the biggest yes card I could get. It is a major arcana. It's a number 20 of the major arcanas. So 20 can be reduced to a 2. The second house in astrology is ruled by earthy, Taurus, tangible things, material things. So Judgment, that's a huge yes. And look at her spirit. That's wild. Judgment can be second chances, surrendering to the Divine Source like Creator, to the universe. A big yes, making a big decision, making like a judgment call, receiving an important call. So yeah, force field for sure. Now, is it a wormhole? Is it a wormhole? Is it a wormhole, please? Queen of Cups. Okay, Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water. So the Queen of Cups is a seer. Her third eye's open. She sees things. She's an empath. She feels a lot. She's very balanced with her own feelings and emotions and there for others' feelings and emotions, but she's a channeler. Okay, channeler of energy, of frequency. She's a seer. Her third eye's open. But look at this energy. And she's channeling that energy. So, not sure. Kind of think so. Look, 3 of Pentacles is on the bottom. We got that before. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a cooperation, teamwork, contracts, commitments, working together very well. And then the Ace of Wands. Aces can be a yes. Wands is fire. We kept getting the lightning stuff. So now let's move on with the flamethrower. How the flames were in the 31 foot mark and there was an empty spot. Were these flames being like sucked into something? Were these flames being like sucked into whatever's in the triangle location at that 31-foot mark? Were they somewhat being like sucked into the... Okay. Okay, we might have to go back to the Starman Tarot. Come here. Okay. Divine Source Light Creator, guides of love light only. Clear messages, please. Were these flames from the flamethrower being like somewhat sucked into something in the triangle location? 10 of Pentacles. 10s can be a no for me. Pentacles, something tangible. These images are tripping this tarot. There's like this family of different type of beings. They're very lengthy, long, tall, more sacred geometry. There's multiple pentacles here. That can be a community, a group, fulfillment, success, prosperity. Okay, I have another question about that. I don't know if they were being like supposedly like sucked into something. The flames above the triangle. 31-foot mark. Let's turn the page. Or were they caught in some type of like tornado? That's what I want to know. Were these flames somewhat caught in some type of like tornado of something? Were these flames caught in some type of like tornado or something? Tornado or high pressure, low pressure type of thing. Judgment. That is so cool. That's a huge yes. So it's almost like this low pressure, high pressure thing. That's what I think happened. Oh, this is so crazy. These images. Judgment. Major Arcana, number 20. That's a huge yes. Look at the image. So there's this mountain or whatever they are connected to this other one. It's like a whole different world though. See that? Look at the force field type of thing. So yeah. Okay. Okay. And then I asked, I wrote down, or were these flames doing what the rocket did, going around something? I think it was like low pressure, high pressure type of thing. Is that correct? Can we get a confirmation? Is that correct? Like a low pressure, high pressure? King of Swords. King of Swords can be truth, clarity, the scales, balance. King of Swords is air, and he stands for truth, justice, higher perspectives, perspectives from above, seeing things from a broader view, right? And he stands for truth and clarity, justice. Look at the lightning. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so now Travis mentioned at the 31-foot mark is like this weather, high pressure and then low pressure, and they sort of bump into each other. Is that sort of what's happening in the spot? Should we get a confirmation? I think that's exactly what's going on. Can we get a confirmation? Is that correct? We got a couple of yeses already. Maybe we'll come back. I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune? That's a major arcana. It's a number 10 of the major arcanas. 10 is a fulfillment and completion, success, prosperity. Reminds me of the 10 of Pentacles. But the 10 is cycles as well. The Wheel of Fortune is fate, destiny, cycling through karmic lessons, forward movement, the wheel turning, the circle of life. Incarnations. So that's another big yes. Okay, wheel turning. Okay, all right, let's keep going. This one shouldn't be too long. Now, when the team was watching the footage back with the flamethrower, there was this white dot just above the flame. Moving diagonally, it flashed when the flame split in two. Did this light or dot have anything to do with the flame splitting in two? Did this white dot in the air have anything to do with the flame splitting in two? Ooh. Ugh. The moon, another major arcana? That's wild. The moon is Pisces energy, and it's water. It's a number 18 of the major arcanas. 18 can be a 9. The 9th house represents higher perspectives, higher education, higher learning, higher intelligence. So the moon is like hidden, unknown, unseen things, subconscious dreams, portals, and doorways, and illumination, things coming up to the surface to be illuminated. This white dot flashed a couple times when the flame split in two. So, wow. Okay, what's my next question? What was this light, this dot? Let's go back to the Lightseers Tarot. What was this white dot that flashed, that showed up above the flamethrower? What was it? 10 of Pentacles. We got 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Community, group. It could be family, structure, stability, solid foundation. Pentacles can be something tangible. There's lanterns. There's a tree of life. Ace of Swords is on the bottom of this deck. So Ace of Swords can be a yes, air for the swords from the air, and swords is also metal, right? The Ace of Swords can be cutting out nonsense, truth, clarity. The Chariot. Are you freaking kidding me? The Chariot is a vehicle. Cancer energy, number 7 of the major arcanas. That's freaking crazy. All right, so why was it there? Why was it there when the flamethrower was going? Why was it there? Strength, another major arcana. What? It's a number 8 of the major arcanas. 8 is the infinity symbol, the ever connection, the ever flow, right? And strength can be taming the beast, taming like challenges, overcoming challenges, inner strength, fortitude, perseverance, courage, and passion, compassion. Oh my gosh. I put on the Lionsgate portal frequency music playing in the background that I do not own the rights to. Is this the Lyrans? Is this the Lyrans? Oh my gosh, the Chariot. Are you kidding? It was meant to come out. The Chariot. So we have an 8 and then a 7. Wow. So the Chariot is the Cancer energy. And the 7th house is ruled by Libra, and it represents the scales, justice, relationships, partnerships. We got community and group, right? And the Chariot is a vehicle. It's forward movement. It's some type of vehicle, warrior. Holy cow. And they're like Komodo dragons. Let me show you the strength card first. Wow. That's wild. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Why was it there? Taming the beast, taming Leo's fire energy. Those were flamethrowers. Were they taming these flames down or something? Were they taming these flames or something? 10 of Swords. 10 can be no. Swords is air. 10 of Swords can be betrayals. 10 Swords in the back. Betrayed. Feeling betrayed. But usually that's ending with the 10 of Swords. After the 10 you restart usually. Oh my gosh. The image is so trippy. Look at the image. What the heck, guys? That is freaking wild. I am going to get another deck out, though. And let's see. We can do... Let's see. Let's do the Starkissed Tarot. Okay. All right. So now let's move on. Did this light or dot come out of the triangle location? I want to know, did it come out of the triangle location? Judgment? Are you kidding? That's the third time we've had Judgment. It says earned reward. It says Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, that's different. And she is wearing a necklace that says Karma, and then she's split into like the good and evil. It's almost like the Strength card with her and the Lion, and then see these two individuals. They're very different from each other, coming from the same source though. Whoa. The Judgment card again. That's a big, huge yes. Oh my gosh, it came out of the spot of the triangle, the supposed wormhole or portal. And look at the flames. Wow. Okay. That's very interesting. Now, okay, did it go back in to the triangle location? Did it go back into it? Because it just kind of disappeared. It flashed and disappeared. Did it go back into that area? Four Swords. We started out with that card. Four Swords is laid to rest. Look at Chariot on the bottom. Vehicle. Movement. Cancer energy. Anyway, the Four Swords, it says it's a yes card. It says earned rest. But usually the Four Swords is putting something to rest. Resting after battles. Some kind of recuperation. And then the Chariot, it's movement. Oh my gosh. The road. The road. Hold on. So here's the Four Swords. Like it came in and out. Or like came out and then went back in. The Chariot, 7th major arcana. Look at the road. It splits in two. Wow. Okay. Now, let's keep going. So, with the Omnitech team that Jay Stratton brought in, I wanted to know, are any of them there to get intel for anyone else? I want to know, anybody from Omnitech, are they there like undercover? Okay. To get intel for any other government agency, program, anything like that. Ooh, let's just do like 1 or 2, please. Are any of them there to get intel from Skinwalker Ranch and the experiments to take back to a government agency or program? We have Ace of Cups and then the Emperor's on the bottom. Aces can be a yes. And then the Emperor, these two are yes cards in this specific tarot. So it says emotional readiness, the Ace of Cups. Cancer by Scorpio, it's water. Ace of Cups is like usually feelings and emotions, intuition, unconditional love, offers of feelings and emotions. Okay. Offer. And then cheers. Really weird. Or at least holding your glass up. Now the Emperor is the number 4 of the major arcanas. 4th house in astrology is ruled by Cancer. We kept getting that Chariot, that Cancer energy, which is a water sign. And so the Emperor's Aries energy, it's like a boss, a leader, in control, stable, knows how to play the game, is a divine masculine. It's a strong leader. So what does that remind you of? Yes, for some kind of program, agency. Wow. I was very curious just to ask. I don't know. Hey. All right, so let's keep going. Any of them undercover? Well, we already asked that. So now when they all... Wait a minute. I want to know, is Jay Stratton undercover? Is Jay Stratton undercover? Because I didn't ask specifically. Is Jay Stratton undercover? Whoa. 10 of Cups. 10 can be a no, but Ten of Cups can be like a connection, family, group. It says it's a yes card. It's unconditional love, feelings and emotions, intuition, comfort, success, a lovingly complete, it says. I don't know. It's like there's some kind of community or group working together for the same agenda. Weird. Is it Jay Stratton and the team he brought in from Omnitech? Is it all of them? I just seen the Magician, which is a yes for me. Is it Jay Stratton and all of the ones from Omnitech? Four of Cups. This says it's a no card. Arrogant wastefulness, it says. Oh, she's pouring the cup of wine on the ground. What? It looks like she has 6 fingers, but she doesn't. That was weird. Anyway, Four of Cups is like overseeing something, dismissing something, not seeing the bright side of life, not seeing the truth, not seeing the colors of life. So maybe not all of them. Maybe not all of them that are part of the team of Omnitech. Okay, let's keep going. Now, when they all went to go set up the antennas at the triangle to look into or lock into the International Space Station, and they lost the signal. What? What does that say? Okay, the antennas could only lock on to the International Space Station when it was at each horizon. When it was above, it couldn't lock on. They lost the connection, right? So was it because of the portal type wormhole in the triangle? Was that why? Was it the portal wormhole in the triangle location? Is that how they lost the connection? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. This is a no card. It's a stagnant routine. Eight of Cups is leaving things behind. Leaving behind things that hold you back. It's like restarting, going after your achievements and goals. So, the stack of teacups is really weird. I don't know. So now let's ask, maybe not exactly because of that. There may be more to it. So what about this? Why did they all lose signal? The equipment shut down, etc. How did that happen? How did they lose the signal? And how did the system shut down? Why did their stuff get messed with then? Ten of Wands. Okay. Ooh, and the Devil's on the bottom. Okay, that's a major arcana. It's Capricorn energy. But the Ten of Wands, it says heavy burden. It is burdens. It's burdens on your back. Carrying burdens on your back. It's usually trying to put those burdens down so you get a new start, a new beginning. Now, the Devil card, the Capricorn energy, number 15 of the major arcana, it says destructive indulgence. But this can be some kind of strings attached, attachments, attacks, toxicities, addictions, negativities, fear, worries, doubts. Oh man, so I don't think they lost the connection, etc., just because of what's above the triangle. I think there's more to that. I think there's more to that. Look, King of Swords on the bottom. Okay, that can be the truth and justice and clarity. So let's see, did their equipment get hacked into? Did their equipment get like somewhat hacked into? Did their equipment get hacked into or something for it to shut down and lose GPS signal, etc.? Eight of Swords. Self-doubt. She's blindfolded. Cannot see. And it says self-doubt. Eight of Swords is like locked up. Locked out, because they wanted to lock on to the International Space Station. They were locked out. Is that correct? Were they locked out of connecting with the space station when it was going over the triangle location, Skinwalker Ranch? Were they locked out? Knight of Wands, it says it's a yes card, and there's the Sun. That's a yes card. And even the Six of Wands is a yes card. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, it says fearless action. The Knight of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All this is fire energy, okay? So the Knight of Wands, it comes quickly in and out, back and forth, off and on, very fast. Look at his motorcycle. International Space Station is fast, but they could have locked them out quickly, right? It was all within like 8 minutes. And the Sun is a yes card, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Sun is joy, happiness, yes, enlightenment, awakening, seeing things clearly, illumination, right? Lit up. And then the Six of Wands says it's a yes card. It is success, victory, triumph on the stage, recognition. It says, wait, what does it say? Glorious win. I think that's crazy. So look at their wands, and she's in the center, and there's like this connection from her fist to above. That's freaking weird. So this is horizon. So they locked onto the International Space Station on this side of the horizon and this side of the horizon, but when it was over the ranch and the triangle, they couldn't. So I think they were locked out. What the heck? Okay, was it intentional? Let's see what we get. Was it intentional? Sorry. Was it intentional? Lock them out. Three of Swords. Wow. It says it's a no card on here. The third house, communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. Swords is air. It says severe heartbreak. Three of Swords, though, is like betrayals. Betrayal to the heart. The heart hurt. Three Swords in the heart. The mind hurting the heart. The mentality hurting the heart. Betrayal, backstab, weird. Weird. Okay, let's go back to the Starman Tarot. What else do we have? Did someone or something not want the team to get data by connecting to the International Space Station? Did somebody or something not want the team to get data by connecting to the International Space Station? The freaking Tower, a major arcana, and it's fire energy. Wow, we're talking about the antennas connecting to the International Space Station. This is the number 16 of the major arcanas, which adds to a 7. 7th house is ruled by Libra. It's the scales. Justice, okay. Truth, clarity, relationships, partnerships. The Tower is pulling the rug out from underneath the feet. Crumbling of a faulty foundation. Total change, upheaval, like lightning striking. The Tower, falling out of the Tower. Total transformation, total change. Catastrophe. Wow. It looks like an attack, doesn't it? Pretty interesting. So, they caught the 1.6 gigahertz frequency, of course. So where did it come from? Where did this 1.6 gigahertz frequency come from? Where did it come from? The Star. Another major arcana. And the Sun and the Lovers. Wow. Those are all major arcanas. We have 4 major arcanas. Tower, the Star, the Sun, the Lovers. That's crazy. The Star is Aquarius energy. It's a number 17 of the major arcanas. Aquarius is an air sign, okay? And it's vulnerability. It's channeling universal knowledge, wish fulfillment, wishes for the universe. But it's my star being star people card. Whoa. Then the Sun is a big yes. It's a number 19 of the major arcanas. 19 can be a 10, 10 is community, group, fulfillment, success, cycles. It can be reduced to a 1, which is new beginnings, new cycles, new seeds. Then the Lovers is the number 6 of the major arcanas, which is the 6th house is ruled by Virgo. The 6th house represents health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. Gemini energy, which is an air sign. Wow. There's like, oh my gosh, there's lightning bolts, okay? There's sacred geometry above her. And then there's like these wormholes. The images, I have to cover her a little bit though. So see this black type of wormhole? And there's another one here. Wow. That's pretty wild. I might have to just turn it around. Then the sun. Sun is fire energy. Big yes. Look at all the mathematical equations and notes. That's a trip. Okay. Then the Lovers. I cannot show this at all. Seriously, it drives me crazy. I don't like this card. Look at the bees though. Can you see the bees around them? Oh, shoot. The bees are working community, right? Wow. Okay. All right. So, it's from the stars. It's from non-human life. Seriously. Okay. So with the signal they got with looking in with the space station, locking in with the space station, okay, was it because of the portal the signal was lost for the majority of the time? Let's ask it in a different way. Was it because of the portal wormhole they lost the signal with the International Space Station? Was it because of the portal wormhole? 7 of Swords. I don't think so. 7 of Swords is that liar, cheater, thief, strategicness, careful, strategy, sneaky-like. It's some kind of strategic movement. So, look at the image. No, I don't think it was a portal wormhole thing. I think it was more than that. So, same thing happened with the LiDAR equipment. The laser points were like being reflected off of something. Was it reflecting off of the portal? So, we're going to change things up here, okay? So, those LiDAR laser points pointing towards the 31-foot mark in the triangle, okay? Were they reflecting off of the wormhole portal? These laser beams? Were they reflecting off of the wormhole portal? Prince of Swords. That's actually a Knight of Swords. So Swords is air. Knights are the warriors. They wear the armor. The Knight of Swords is very rash, very reckless, very quick to speak. He's very, he overthinks a lot, like stresses of the mind, and he chases after things. He's very reckless. So... What? Can you hold on? Yeah, I'm still watching. Even the music stopped. Okay, so hold on. So, I don't know. This one's a bit tricky. I think I'm going to go back to the Starkissed Tarot. So... Okay, were these laser beams hitting some type of force field? That's why they were being like deflected. Were these laser beams hitting some type of force field? Page of Coins. That's a Page of Pentacles. And it says it's a yes card. There's hot air balloons in the sky. Very interesting. Pages is usually young energy, but it's always something new and offer a message or an opportunity. And it's usually plant seeds, plant intentions to grow everything abundant that you want. It says recognize opportunity. It's offers and opportunities. Look at the hot air balloons coming down from the sky. Was something else deflecting The laser beams? Was something else deflecting the laser beams? The moon. The moon is that Pisces energy. Pisces rules this 12th house. And this is all subconscious, unseen, unknown, not being seen. Is that a force field? Because this says shadow delusion, and the moon can be portals, gateways, doorways. So, it's like this rash type energy almost, like very powerful, maybe reckless, rash type frequency or energy or something. But I do feel it is something in the air that is unseen, like a wormhole, gateway, portal. Wild. Okay, so now, is the portal like camouflage? Is the portal like camouflage? The 3 of Wands. It says it's a yes card. This is fire energy. The 3rd house is communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. So this says notable growth. The 3 of Wands is it's like trading. It is about to embark on a new journey, about to embark across waters. Plans, taking action to make plans. So it's in the planning stages or something. What? So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. That's weird with those wands, but they have like an orb on the top. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the Starman Tarot again. So, is this wormhole like a type of camouflage to us on the 3D Earth? How about that? Get wow, the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. She's the seer. Oh, what was that? She's the seer. Her 3rd eye is open, so she sees things. She's the empathetic one. She has empathy, sympathy. She's there for feeling others' feelings and emotions. So weird, this image. Gosh. Okay. There's like a tree. Oh, it almost looks like one of those dandelion wish, you know what I mean, what is that called? Dandelion wish things that you blow, right? Weird. Okay, so can it be seen in a different dimension? Can this wormhole or portal be seen in a different dimension other than 3D? Is that what that Queen of Cups means? Queen of Swords now. Ow. 8 of Wands. Ooh. Queen of Swords, she's an air sign. She protects her feelings and emotions. Not like the Queen of Cups. She's open with her feelings and emotions. And she's very intuitive. But the Queen of Swords is very intelligent. She's gets those higher perspectives, right? She's intelligent. She holds information. She's very balanced in her mentality, her thoughts and beliefs, and communication. But she's about the scale. She's about the justice, clarity, and truth. She wields the true sword. And then the 8 of Wands. This image is a trip too. The 8 of Wands is something coming in out of the blue. And it's usually really fast, fiery, quick, very swift, and it can be communication. Oh my gosh. I think it definitely can be seen in different dimensions. Look at this image of the 8 of Wands. Wow. Right? That's pretty interesting. I'm going to get another deck so we can finish that. Let's see. Let's do the Mystical Dream Tarot. Let's try that. Okay. Then the LiDAR didn't even detect the rocket that they launched. Why is that? Why did the LiDAR not even detect the rocket that they launched. 9 of Wands. That's really interesting. This is totally Sagittarius vibes for me, which rules the 9th house, and it represents spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher education, higher intelligence. The 9 of Wands is a wounded warrior, and he builds up a wall, a barrier, a bubble to protect himself and how far he's come. So some kind of protection, some kind of wall, some kind of barrier, something being protected, and he's not seeing this figure back here. That's a trip, right? Wow. That's really weird. Really weird. Okay. So when the team enhanced all of the data, they saw a big type of like hole, okay, where it was like the LiDAR didn't get data. Is that an opening of a wormhole? The hole. Is the hole like an opening of a wormhole? Is the hole that they caught on the LiDAR equipment an opening of a wormhole? Is it like an opening of a wormhole? Ace of Swords. That's a yes. This is a double yes for me. First of all, being an ace. And then the second, Ace of Swords. Air is swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. She's wielding that truth sword. This is truth, clarity, justice, balance, seeing clearly, third eye, illumination, enlightenment. It's like an opening to a wormhole. Okay, so now Travis said it could be a shadow of something. Is it a shadow of the wormhole? Is it the shadow of a wormhole? Is it like the shadow of an opening to the wormhole? Wow, that's so weird. We got another major arcana. This is the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Virgo rules the 6th house of health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. It's a number 9 of the major arcanas. We were just talking about the 9th house. Okay. It says the wisdom teacher. There's a crescent moon in this doorway with a figure in it. That's really interesting. This is like an old soul, very old soul. And the Hermit is like introspection work, inner growth. It's wisdom, inner light, hidden knowledge. You're knowing your own light, and you can light the dark path ahead. The 9th house, spirituality and faith, higher learning, higher perspectives, higher understanding, higher intelligence. Okay. Did they catch a shadow of a wormhole from the triangle location? Did they catch a shadow of a wormhole of the triangle location? Oh my goodness. This is another major arcana. So this is the Empress of the major arcanas, the number 3. The 3rd house is Gemini ruled, and the 3rd house represents communication, transportation, journeys, and technology. So the dream carrier is the Empress in this tarot deck. But this is divine feminine, Gaia, Mother Earth, pregnant with ideas, plans, and projects, and about to give birth to a new life, new cycles, new journeys, and nurturing and caring. The caretaker, she's holding a book. So that's knowledge. Whoa. Okay. So then they got, I think it's like a shadow of the opening of a wormhole. I do. Okay. So did they catch, oh sorry. Then they got data of the red circle around this shadowy type of hole that has the outer edge. Okay. Is that the outer edge of a wormhole? The red one. So I'll show you. So we just asked about the shadow part. Okay. Now we're going to ask about the outer edge, the red part of it. Okay. So now, where is this? Okay. So is that red circle around the shadowy, dark hole, okay, is that the outer edge of a wormhole? One, please. Is that the outer edge of a wormhole? Oh no, it fell. It fell. It flew, actually. I wonder if I can grab it real fast. So, okay, another major arcana. Are you kidding? The High Priestess is the number 2 of the major arcanas. That is crazy how many major arcanas we're getting. So the second house is ruled by Taurus, and it represents Mother Earth. Anything tangible, material, financial, anything in the 3D earth. And the High Priestess, it's the priestess of dreams in this tarot. The High Priestess holds information, holds the knowledge, holds secrets, holds the keys, and she has the abilities. She's psychic, very intuitive. She knows things, empathetic, and she holds all that in and keeps it to herself. So this is like hidden knowledge. Oh my gosh. That is so weird. Wow. I think so. And then, so is this wormhole really? Okay, I want to know. Is a wormhole portal the same thing? Is a wormhole and a portal the same thing? I want to know. Is a wormhole and a portal the same thing? I just wanted to ask. Another major arcana. Holy cow. And another major arcana on the bottom. And another major arcana. Are you kidding me? 3 major arcanas. Oh my gosh. We just had the Hermit, the wisdom teacher. Okay. The Empress, the dream carrier. The High Priestess. Okay. Now the Sophia, which is justice. The Moon Chariot, which is the Chariot Cancer. Okay. And then the Dream Angel, which is the Star card. How many major arcanas can we get in a row like that? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so freaking crazy. So, is it the same thing? We have justice. That's big truth, big yes. Truth, clarity, balance, karma, law, the scales, a yes. And then we have the Moon Chariot, which is the Chariot, number 7. This number 7 of the major arcanas, the 7th house is ruled by Libra. Okay, this Justice card is Libra. Anyway, we also have Cancer energy. So this is a vehicle. Look at it moving across this moon. This is forward movement, wounded, or warrior spirit. Okay, forward movement, full speed ahead. Forward movement, big time. Okay, and then the Star, which is a 17 of the major arcanas, which adds up to an 8. 8 is the infinity symbol. Okay, this Star. The Star being guidance. The stars channeling universal knowledge. Okay. Universal energies, vulnerability. Wow. Oh, you little stinker. Not right now. You gotta get down. Stinker. Anyway, so I think so. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, the same thing where you can travel from the stars, from here to other places, other dimensions, other stars. That's wild. Other worlds. That's so cool. Okay, with the stories from the tribes claiming to see UFOs flying into the mesa at the triangle. Were they UFOs really flying into the wormhole next to the mesa? Were they actually really UFOs flying into the wormhole next to the mesa? 10 of Wands. 10 can be a no. That's weird. 10, 10. 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Huh. 10 of Wands is fire. 10 of Pentacles is earth. 10 of Wands is the burdens. Putting the burdens down to get a fresh new start, fresh new beginning. Putting the burdens down to start over. But check this out. Look at these. look at this one and this one. It's like the sun and the moon, but look at the energy. That's wild. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a community and group. There's multiple hands coming out of one circle to each different tree with a different symbol. Okay? What the heck? Wow. We're going to use the Hermetic Tarot now, so let's get to that. So was this wormhole put there by someone or a group? I want to know. Was this wormhole put there by someone or a group? 8 of Pentacles. Oh, 8 is an infinity symbol. So Pentacles is tangible, earthy. It says Lord of Prudence. So the 8 of Pentacles as a Virgo symbol on here. And it has that symbol with the dot and then the circle around it. Okay, we've been getting that throughout this entire reading. So the 8 of Pentacles is a job, a career, trying to master something, trying to create something, really working on something. It's some kind of like work, growth, job, career. It's like worked. It's like grown. Did this wormhole grow there? Did this wormhole grow there? Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knights are the warriors. So here's the 8 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, like, he's a sensitive, he's sympathetic. He pours his feelings and emotions out there, but he gets hurt and turned down a lot. Lord of Waves and Waters. He travels across the waters. He doesn't always finish the race. Knight of Cups. Focus. Knight of Cups. Okay, was this wormhole somewhat built slowly over time? Was this wormhole slowly like built? 7 of Cups now. Lord of Illusionary Success. 7 of Cups is multiple opportunities and confusion. It can be castle in the clouds, head in the clouds, dreams. Not living in full reality. There's a Mars and a Scorpio symbol. Mars is battle, struggle, conflict. Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is death, rebirth, changes, transformations, endings, and new beginnings. I want to know, okay, what's my next question? Where's it? Let's see. Or has it always been there? Let's ask that. Has this portal, wormhole, let's say wormhole, has it always been there on Skinwalker Ranch? 3 of Wands. I don't know. 3 of Wands is like a domino effect, trading, about to embark on a new journey across waters. Lord of established strength. I feel like it's slowly like have been open and not. It's like really strong and formed, and then it dies down, and then it grows and expands and forms, and then it dies down. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Ooh. Is that what it is? Has it like expanded and been useful and then kind of like went away for some time and then came back? Is that what that means? Oh my gosh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, well that's a big yes for me. It says Lord of the root of the powers of earth. Ace of Pentacles is earth energy, Gaia, Mother Earth. I think so. And the Ace of Pentacles is like planting seeds to grow and nurture so you can harvest something later on. So I think so. It's some type of growth. Weird. It's like grown over time. Ooh. Okay. All right. So let's keep going because we're almost there. Are there more than one on Skinwalker Ranch? Are there more than one wormhole? Is there more than one wormhole on Skinwalker Ranch? Is there more than one? 10 of Cups. 10 can be a no. But 10 of Cups, 10 is like a community. It's a lot. It says Lord of perfected success. This is success, prosperity, comfort, happiness, joy, family, group, teamwork, support. Cups is emotions and feelings and intuition. Okay. That's a lot. That's multiple. So are there multiple? Are there multiple wormholes out here in the basin? Not only on Skinwalker Ranch, in the basin. And it's a good chunk of land. Are there multiple? Is that what that's saying, that 10 of Cups? Are there multiple wormholes out in the basin? You went to basin. Are there multiple wormholes? Are there multiple? Queen of Wands. That's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of the Thrones of Flame. So the Queen of Wands reclaims her power. She gets recognition. She's in the spotlight. She's good with communication, good with intuition. She stands up, takes action when needed, very action-oriented, very passionate, and has compassion. Reclaiming her power. Powerful. Reclaim powers. Were there multiple? Were there multiple wormholes out here in the basin? 9 of Wands. Weird. That 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. 9th house, spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher education, higher knowledge, higher intelligence. So the 9 of Wands is that wounded warrior. Been knocked down a lot, but always stood back up. But builds a wall, bubble, or barrier to protect how far they've come. Protect everything they've built. Lord of great strength, it says. So, I wonder if some of them have been blocked off. Is that correct? Is that what that's saying? 9 of Pentacles. 9th house, again, Pentacles is earthy, so Lord of material gain. This is Virgo type energy. 9 of Pentacles is a very single, independent energy. So I kind of do, yeah. And this is like very set with their wealth, their materials, their tangible things, that well off in their earthly world. So I kind of do. Okay, Divine Source Light Creator, Guides of Love and Light Women. Can we get clear messages on the rest of these questions before we end this, please? Thank you. Okay, so now, were they so-called man-made or ET or natural? Were these wormholes all natural? Ooh. Were they all natural? The Chariot is Cancer energy. Number 7 of the major arcanas, Lord of the Triumph of Light. This is mixing two opposing energies very well, like a yin-yang, black and white. And this is like forward movement vehicle, full speed ahead, taking control, taking the reins, controlling and steering where you want to go. ET created? were these wormholes supposedly, like, I'm just going to say ET created. ET made. Instead of man-made, were they ET made? These wormholes out here in the basin. The devil. Oh my gosh. Wow. Capricorn energy, which is an earth sign. It's the number 15 of the major arcanas. Lord of the gates of matter. Gates of matter. Wow. This is so earthy. This is chains, locked up, tied up, fear, anxiety, doubts, worries, addictions, toxicities, habits. Whoa. Holy cow. Maybe not for the best things. Okay. Pretty trippy. We're almost done. So the team caught or now has data. Evidence of a wormhole, correct? So the team has evidence of a wormhole, correct? Knight of Pentacles. So this is the dark horse. He is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's always the winner. He's very determined. Nothing's going to stand in his way. He may leave clues, breadcrumbs behind, but he is always the winner. It says Lord of the Wild and Fertile Land. So they are moving in the right direction to have evidence of this. Absolutely. This is a huge leap. That is freaking awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Yep, we're so close to being done. Then I'll come back to do episode 12. Okay, so now, has this wormhole been used for hundreds of years? I want to ask first, hundreds of years. Has this wormhole been used for hundreds of years? Princess of Cups. So that's the Page of Cups. Page is more of a younger energy. So it says Princess of the Palace of Floods. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water, right? So the pages is always something new and offer a message or an opportunity. And it's something coming in out of the blue. You may be unsure how to feel about it. Feelings and emotions, not sure how to feel about. Something coming in from out of the blue. I think it's more new. At least the one that we're talking about above the triangle on Skinwalker Ranch. I think it's more newer. Okay, is this wormhole on Skinwalker Ranch above the triangle newer than thousands of years? The Hermit and Major Arcana. It's a number 9 of the Major Arcanas. So this is Virgo energy. It says Magus of the Voice of Light. So the Hermit is hermiting, pulling back, hiding in the shell. It's also meditation, lighting the dark path ahead with your own light. It's hidden knowledge, inner light, inner wisdom, old soul. Huh. And then the 9th house, if we take that 9 and use the 9th house, Sagittarius ruled, it's spirituality, faith, higher learning, higher education, higher perspectives, higher intelligence. Wisdom teacher, wisdom holder. It could be that it wasn't used for a long time until not too long ago. Maybe a few hundred years ago. Is that correct? Was it not used for a long time until like a few hundred years ago or so? You know what I mean? Is that correct? Is that correct? The Lovers, another major arcana. A number 6 of the major arcanas. The 6th house is ruled by Virgo. The 6th house represents health, wellness, daily routines, boundaries, and organization. The Lovers is balance, harmony, relationships, justice, the Scales as well. It's union. It says children of the voice of divine, or children of the voice divine. I think this is like yin yang balance. It's like these wormholes can't be used too much or something, or they're just gonna crack. That's what I heard. Is that correct? Hold on. 1 flew, I think. Let me double check if it's 1. I think 1 flew. Yep, only 1. Queen of Pentacles. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth, okay? It says Queen of the Thrones of Earth. That is a trip. She's like got a security blanket. She's secure in her world. She sits very well with her material, tangible, financial world, but she's secure. She has a security blanket. Very grounded, very secure. I don't know. Secure. I don't know. I'm not sure, you guys. I need to really think about that one. I'm going to definitely watch this back. I always do. Okay, so now I want to know. So this wormhole, is it still open today? Because season 4 was filmed last year. So is this wormhole still open today? The Magician. That's a big yes. Because it's a number 1 of the major arcanas. I cannot believe how many major arcanas we've gotten. I am amazed. That's crazy. And this is magic. The Magician. This is the Magus of power. They have all the tools they need to manifest anything they want. Still open. That's nuts. And look at the image. Wow. Woo. Okay. My last question. Our last 2 questions. Who is using it? Who is using the wormhole? Who or what is using the wormhole on Skinwalker Ranch in the triangle? Who is using it or what is using it? Who or what is using the wormhole? Okay, 5 of Swords. That is nuts. So 5 is changes, transformations, challenges. Swords is air and metal, right? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. It says Lord of Defeat. This is defeat, defeating, but this is also blocking others out to win at all cost and alienating those around them. Some type of warriors that are not of human origin. That's what I'm getting. Let's go back to the Starman Tarot. Is that correct? Are they beings, not human, non-human beings? Oh. Ace of Wands. I told you, Aces is always a yes for me. Wands is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the magic wand, by the way. Magic, manifesting, intentions, creativity, fire, compassion, passion. Waving the magic wand to make things happen. Okay. Now, for what reason? Last real question. For what reason? Why are they using it? This wormhole in a triangle above Skinwalker Ranch. For what reason, please? Princess of Wands. Okay. So that's the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. So we were getting that Lyran type stuff earlier. Anyway, so the pages is always something new and offer a message or an opportunity. And it's to wave your magic wand to make things happen. Set new intentions, use creativity, being creative, setting intentions, using magic, inspiration, getting inspiration. Okay. That's kind of cool. Are they getting inspiration from the Skinwalker Ranch team? Okay, last for sure question. Are they getting inspiration from the Skinwalker Ranch team? Whoa. 2 of Pentacles. That can be a yes and no. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, this is totally Taurus energy right here, the 2 of Pentacles. Because Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is Earth. And then the second house, the 2, is ruled by Taurus. And this is the Earth plane, the earthly world, the tangible Earth 3D earth. So it's about balance, okay? There could be two different agendas, but look at that. He's standing on an infinity symbol and like flying across the desert, which the Uinta Basin, Skinwalker Ranch, it's high Utah desert, okay? Wow. Keeping balance too. Keeping balance, I think, with us learning about these wormholes and other beings and other worlds and other dimensions, keeping balance, okay? I've always gotten that with these readings. I've always gotten that, but I do want to do an oracle to end this, and I want to do the Untamed Elemental Oracle. I usually use my Mystic Martian Oracle, but I'm not going to. So this one, I'm just going to use the Untamed, or not Untamed Elemental, I'm sorry. It's called the Wild Unknown Archetypes, okay? So Wild Unknown Archetypes. Can we get one message that we can take with us to end this reading on season 4, episode 11, and all of the messages and the answers we've gotten about this specific area, the triangle and the wormhole and who's involved and why and all of it. And I think that, you know, there could be other agencies, etc. I'll take this one. I'm going to just take them all. We have 3. I think a government agency or program is wanting intel and are trying to keep things, they have their own agendas as well, you know, but we have the Destroyer, the Underworld, and the Judge. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's find the Destroyer. XXIII. Okay. The Destroyer. Sorry, my fiance's working on the phone. Look at the owl eyes. They see in the dark. They see a whole new perspective. So it says the savage, the unexpected, the rejected. Swift and precise blows that redirect our life. Redirect, we were talking about those laser beams. Look at this circle. Okay, wormhole. And it's on page 107, which is a 17. That would be the star card in the tarot. Star beings, okay? So let me read this. It says the Destroyer, the final of the 3 archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath. Oh, relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. We were getting those messages, okay? We got that tower and all that. So it's a part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The Destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happiness in that realm. Ooh, with its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. Ooh, in the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll. The ground opens up, and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The Destroyer has arrived. Consider Picasso's statement. Every act of creation is first of all an act of destruction. Wow, it says in old tales, the Destroyer sometimes appears as a black dog. We were getting that black hole. Wow. Other times it takes the form of gods and goddesses such as Shiva, Kali, and Apophis. So that's non-human, right? Wow. Okay, let's finish the last 2. Now we're going to read the Underworld. XLV. XLV. Oh, perfect. I went there. Cool. Okay. This one says the nightmare, the ordeal, the bottom. We were talking about the bottom of a wormhole, the shadow. Are you kidding? It says bravery, depth facing of deepest fears. This is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm. Oh my gosh. Which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into its depths. through disturbing dream images. Wow. Unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be. Oh my gosh. While summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated, take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light. Amid our shadowy times, facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. So search for images of a map of Dante's Inferno. What does the story of epic descent stir in you? And it says one of the earliest stories on record is that of the goddess Inanna's descent. Turns out descending into the underworld is as old as time itself. And I am truly a believer that the ancient Egyptians made it to the Grand Canyon and even up in the Uinta Basin. I really do. And they were talking about that at the Moon Lake Gathering when they were talking about Bigfoot, UFOs. They were actually talking about ancient Egyptians being in the Grand Canyon. That's where I got this bottle. And they do it every year in July. Okay, now let's read the Judge. XIV. Oh, perfect. I love that. Okay, it says the critic, the diplomat, the advocate. Discernment, advocacy, right action, compassion. The judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the judge out of balance, building walls, separating from another. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your judge in order. The world needs it. It says the judge's energy is contagious. When we feel judged, walls go up all around. Similarly, when we feel accepted, the entire world softens. And Gandhi had an incredibly illuminated inner judge. He was a lawyer. He practiced silence one day a week in order to hone his discernment while on his revolutionary path. So I feel like we're going through these massive dark nights of the soul, changes of the old earth and the new earth, and what we've been taught about our history, and we're rediscovering truth about it. And a lot of people have been conditioned to believe a certain way, you know, and we're all opening up and expanding and asking questions, right? And so I think that's what that's about as well. All right, so that was the reading on Skinwalker Ranch Season 4, Episode 11, and I will come back to do the Episode 12. And like I said, if you have not watched any other readings I've done on Skinwalker Ranch, they'll be in the description below. So check them out if you haven't already, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings on this and what your questions are. I could always incorporate them into the next reading. So if you have any other questions, let me know. And thank you again. Unconditional love and light, so be it. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Truth is always scarier than fiction, by the way. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. So I don't know why I had to say that. Anyway, thank you again. All for entertainment purposes only. All right, bye. See you in the next reading or video.